Our guest today is a 23-year-old drummer from Detroit, Michigan. His whole life has been dedicated to drumming. And guess what? He's been playing drums for more than 20 years. He's a drummer for artists such as Austin Snell and David Morris. He's recently been a supporting act for artists like Jelly Roll, Keith Urban, Nickelback, Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson, Michael Jack. I'm just messing with you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome my good friend, one of my favorite people on earth, Devin Atard.
This ain't nothing new, you know just what we're doing. Life's hard, but we're gonna make it through it. Life's hard, but we're gonna make it through it. You can't stop this train. You know we not doing it for the fame, but up in the city, people knowing the name. Cause we don't stop, won't stop, yeah, we keep it rolling. Don't stop, won't stop, yeah, we keep it going.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of A Break with Jake. I'm just delighted. I'm just so happy. I'm just ecstatic to introduce my good friend, Devin Atard. You're in the building. What's up, brother?
Bro, what is good, man?
Oh, man.
Hold on. I need to talk about this intro for a second.
That
intro was hard.
Thank you.
That was hard.
I kind of like the name of Break with Jake. And then I just started doing acoustic sessions on YouTube.
Okay.
They're not out yet. And guess what it's called? One Take Jake.
Stop it.
Woo!
Wow.
See, you know, I could complain about my name being Jake because it's pretty original, but it does rhyme with a lot.
Yeah, and you know what? I think that was pretty clever in the road that you're going down with it. Like you're branching out. You're not putting all your eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying?
That's all it's about.
Woo,
that's all it's
bro,
about.
You can start like a dating show, a date with Jake.
Wow, here we go, guys.
Dude.
I mean, Devin's got to be percentage on that one because that's next.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little
if I
date
can just
show.
get my royalties, you know what I'm saying? Once I get all my info, we'll be straight.
Well, dude, just disclaimer for anyone watching. One of the baddest dudes, he won't tell you he's humble, on the drum set, and we actually know each other. We went on the road. I opened up for David Morris. He drums for David Morris, and that's when we got to ride the bus together and just connect.
Bro.
And right off the bat, it was magic.
Bromance.
It was just a bromance.
Immediate bromance.
It was like, I love this guy. And then he met my family. This sounds like a date, but it wasn't. But he met my parents. They loved him. It was awesome.
Your family's sick, bro.
Oh, good people, man.
Your family. And I feel like that's so important too when it comes to like, if you want to be a musician and if you want to like do this full time, because it's such a like, you hear all the stories of the parents that are like, no, we think you should go to college.
Totally.
Like, you know, get the phase out of the way. But
Totally.
like when it comes to you being like, yo, like I want to fucking do this shit.
Yeah.
Like, full time, having supportive parents is one of the biggest blessings that anybody could have.
You couldn't be more spot on. It is such a big deal. And like, it was just fun, man. We had such a good time out there. I can't wait to get back into it because, God, we have some stories, bro.
I'll tell you what, bro. And I remember the first time meeting you, like I'm new to the country scene.
Yeah.
I came from metal. So it's like meeting you, it's like another breath of fresh air. It's a nice fucking
Blessing,
loud dude that's happy. It's just like, what's good?
Yeah, dude, it was.
I love it, bro.
Man, it was something else. I just knew when we were on our first, we were headed to our first show. Whenever I got on with David, and I mean, obviously we were vibing, but then I got that first show in me where I just saw you get after it, bro. You have your energy is unmatched. Where do you even get that type of energy, bro? You're like you just know what. You know what to do. You know how to get the people involved. If people are being lame, you'll call them out, which was awesome. Not to me, like you'll just be like, stand up. And it's like, that's what I want if I'm at a show. I want the drummer to just get on my ass for not being lit.
Yeah, man.
Where do you get that? When did that start? How did you want to come into that and be like, I want to be kind of psycho on the drums?
Dude, well, first off, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome,
bro. You know, like watching drummers like lose their shit at a young age was always something to me, like, you know, like Joey Jordison, for example, from Slipknot. Rest in peace, Joey. Lost a great drummer.
Totally.
But he would do the windmills and he would do the like,
Yeah.
bro, just like watching that at like 4 years old, I'm just like,
So it was from a young age.
Oh yeah, I started drumming when I was like 2.5. So
Wow.
like, and my dad's a drummer, so I got to give him the first and foremost credit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Told me that.
Like he got me started. There, we have like family home videos of my dad being like, "Don't worry, Devi, I got a kid at the house waiting for you. You're gonna be a fucking rock star." My mom's in the hospital bed about to give birth. My dad's just stoked. So yeah, dude, my dad got me just like he just always had me around drums, even as a baby.
That's wild, dude.
But yeah, dude. So it's just watching a lot of drummers growing up on YouTube and just like especially guitarists too, like Zach Wild. His stage presence. I've always just been in love with stage presence. Like if you see an artist live and like the artist is chill and he's got swag and he's just dripped out, and then his band is a bunch of tattooed, long-haired dudes, syncopated.
Yes,
like and then they go off and do their thing, switch sides on stage. Like it's just so cool.
It is.
And when you're,
it is.
I mean, even now I see that and I get a special feeling in my tum tum because
bro.
Because I'm like, this is so fucking rad.
That's what it was for me watching you, man. Like,
dude.
Like obviously, I love David so much. I mean, he's so talented. Like he already brings the energy, and then whenever you guys combined, I was like, God, man, this is
thank
like
you, man.
This. If you're not having a good time, leave,
bro. David,
you suck.
David is one of the few frontmen that I've worked with that if a crowd is not putting out the energy that we're giving to him,
totally,
then he will make it happen.
He will.
If he has to get in the crowd, if he has to like talk to people, point people out, be like, he'll switch the vibe. He'll read the room.
Absolutely.
And then roll with it.
He does a great job at that.
I respect.
I do too. I do too, man. But so talk to me growing up in Detroit, Michigan, bro. What the hell? Like you just hear so many things about Michigan. What's it like? What's it like smell like where you grew up? I just want to know.
It smells like weed, dude.
Bro. Little like ganja in Michigan. Bro.
Definitely.
I can't imagine. What was it like growing up for you?
Dude, it was cool, man. Like I had a lot of diversity growing up.
Nice.
There's a city called Dearborn, in Michigan where it's a lot of Arabic, Middle Eastern.
Nice.
You know, that culture. And I grew up there, and then I grew up in Detroit because my dad lived in Detroit.
Wow.
For like 7 years.
Motor City.
Motor City, baby.
Wow.
And it wasn't the pretty area too. It wasn't the sick part.
What's some crazy shit you saw when you were living up in Detroit? What's something you can share with us? You hear things. You just hear things.
Bro, I could tell you this story that I will never forget.
Please.
I'm in my basement, just like 13 years old, chopping it up, like, you know, having fun, playing by myself in my basement, just fucking going in. And I just hear pounding on the door. We had a side door, right? So imagine like a small white house, and there's a front door, and then there's a side door where you open up a gate, and there's a backyard, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I just hear, doof, 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 doof. And I walk upstairs, and they're like, "Hey, we want to watch you play drums. Let us watch you play drums, bro." And I look out the window, and there is 10 dudes.
No way.
10 dudes just standing there, just like ready to either jam out with me or ruin my life. So 2 options. I didn't open the door.
Did not open the door.
But it scared the shit out of me.
Dude,
I was like,
that would be that's like
my car got stolen. My brother's car got stolen. Like, yeah, dude, living in Detroit.
Stolen?
Yeah.
How'd you find it?
Found it a half mile down the road.
Didn't go far.
Dude, did not go
what
far.
A dumbass.
In the middle of the street. My brother now, okay, so here's the weird thing. My brother's car, they took all of his tires. Oh. They took his, they found it on bricks.
Got it.
In an abandoned driveway. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
My car, it was straight. It
was chilling.
They didn't take nothing. It was just gone.
They just,
and then the cops found it and
they just needed it.
They just needed it for something.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I feel like, you know, sometimes I need a car too.
Here's the scenario I like to play in my head, right? It's a dude and he's like, "Yo, I got this chick. I'm trying to impress her right now. I don't have any wheels. She needs to get home.
I know a guy.
I'm trying to get laid.
I know a guy."
Be like, "Yeah, I got a 03 Acura. It's silver, leather seats.
Let's go get it.
Let's go."
Bro, that's wild.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, it's crazy.
So what was the next step when you moved from Detroit? Where'd you go after that?
So my parents got divorced when I was like really little.
Okay.
And like on the weekends I'd be in Detroit with my dad.
Yeah.
And then during the week I'd be in either Canton with my mom or Birmingham, or because she moved around a lot too.
Yeah.
And she homeschooled me throughout middle school and high school. So I'd be with my mom during the week. with my dad on the weekend. So it was like two different worlds. You know what I mean?
Man.
Like, so my dad was in Detroit for a hot minute though. Now he lives in Dearborn, which he got out of the D.
I've always wondered what it would be like to be homeschooled, bro. I mean, what do you do with your time?
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, tell me.
I drummed.
See, and it makes sense because now, like, just to see, you would have had to spend so much time. And I feel like if I was homeschooled, I would have, I think it would have helped. Bro, with music for sure.
I'll tell you what, man. If I wasn't homeschooled, I would not be where I am.
No.
In my music career, like I spent my middle school years and high school years in local bands with dudes that were twice my age, and I'd be playing gigs. My stepmom and my dad would come to every gig because I couldn't get into bars. I couldn't.
Yeah.
Venues and. So literally, like, my mom deciding to homeschool me was one of the greatest things she could have ever done for my career.
Totally.
And, you know, my dad, you know, was playing in cover bands and playing in bars and shit towards the end of his music career. And my mom was like, I don't want Devin to just play in bars. I don't want Devin to just, you know, be playing in strip clubs.
Right. Right.
So, you know, but my mom still supported me. And
wow.
I got my school done. I'd go to rehearsals. I would go, you know, hang out with dudes twice my age.
Yeah.
Jam and then go play shows.
Insane.
And it just gave me a lot of experience at a younger age, which I feel like a lot of kids that want to do this, you know, they should be able to learn those things and learn the ropes and be able to put that work in.
Spot on. When was the first time, what was the first show, I guess, where you were playing drums, where it was like, I might have a little something in this. Like, I might be able to go somewhere with this. Do you remember that moment where you were like, I'm pretty damn good? Humbly. Like, you were like, I'm pretty damn good. I could do this.
I think, bro, like, to be honest with you, like, my whole life has been dedicated to one solid goal. And that is I want to do as much as I can with drumming to inspire people to do what they love. Because naturally, I've always loved drumming. It's never been like, I never had a thought of like, you know what? I think I could actually do this. My whole life, it's been, I'm going to do this. Like one way or another, this is why God put me on this earth.
Totally.
Like, this is my purpose.
Totally.
You know what I mean? And everybody is capable of that. Everyone's journey is just different to where they find it at different times.
What is whenever you're doing shows, what is your goal for a show? Because you bring a lot of energy. What would you say, I'm going to go out there tonight, and what is your main goal that you want? What's the message you want to be seen about Devin Atard?
I want to put the effect on people like what Joey Jordison did to me and Zach Wilde with his stage presence and the Rev from Avenged Sevenfold and what John Bonham did and from Led Zeppelin, you know what I mean? And that's make an impact on someone's experience. You know, they spent $25, they spent $50 to be at this place. They spent their hard-earned money to come see you perform. And I know that God gave me the gift to be able to bring them a different experience and a different feeling that they wouldn't normally have at every show. And I think that's just my biggest goal, bro, is I want to get it's stuck in people's heads that they're able to do what they love. Yeah. Like that they're like you don't have to settle for what your parents did or the family that you were brought up in if it was bad or anything. Like you're capable of doing whatever the fuck you want to.
Exactly. No, I love that. And you do it well, bro. I mean, I just think
you do too, bro. What are you talking about? He's about to drop this hot ass song.
Thank you, brother. No, for real. It's like, so I was opening up for David, so I never got to see you before the show. Do you have a pre-show ritual that you have to do, or you're like, I won't be the same? Do you have anything? Do you like meditate, smoke a little Mary Jane?
Oh, of course I smoke alcohol? A little Mary Jane.
Yeah, you get a little,
you know what I mean?
What's the most joints you've smoked before a show?
Oh, dude.
Tell me. Like 12? 8?
Okay.
I know you can. You got some lungs in you, bro.
I got there was a 20 pack of joints.
Nice.
That I got at Dispo. I forgot where we were playing.
Yeah, you forgot it.
Like 2.5 years ago, bro.
No shot you remember in that place.
I smoked all 20 pre-rolls leading to us playing.
Wow. And what?
So 20 pre-rolls is my record right now.
That's a very good record. I would say. So what does that show feel like? Like, were you even at the show, bro?
You're like, so what's that?
So were you like did you think you might have been in Omaha, Nebraska, but you were in like in Egypt for how your brain was?
I think, dude, it just feels euphoric, bro. Like when I smoke before I play too, so it gets me out of a headspace of overthinking. Like,
totally.
Like, oh man, if I did this fill, it'd be super cool. But
totally,
if I don't land on the one in the right time, and this and that, it's like, no, like
just do your thing.
You just go.
You are free flowing out there,
You just
bro.
go, and that's what I love too. Like I love being able to, thanks to the artist trusting in me to let me do that.
Totally.
But I love just getting creative, and like just spur the moment, like get a little idea.
Oh yeah,
it's hard. Like I love it, bro. It gets me excited.
Yeah, you come from a metal background, right?
Yeah, man.
What has it been like? Because you were in Hollow Front, right? Like,
yes, sir.
I mean, Smasher,
yes, sir.
Metal band, and so what was that experience like? I guess I'm saying recording wise when you're recording songs, and then like concert wise. I've never been to a metal concert in my life. What's that like,
dude? Like,
is it like a lot of like? If I was guessing, because I've never been, a metal concert would be like a lot of coke and
you're not wrong.
A lot of coke and like a lot of like alcohol mixed, and
there's one more. There's got to be there's one more.
What's the other one?
Especially with metal. There's
I would say some trauma. Some trauma in life where it's like, I need to go to this show tonight to release this shit. But I've never been. So what is a metal concert even like, bro?
That's so hard on the head. It's amazing.
That would be my thing.
But no, dude, like the metal community is, especially like the fan bases, bro, they're so family oriented.
Oh,
it's
really?
all a big community.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Like, especially now, like, you see video like live concerts of like huge mosh pits and like big circle pits and shit, but like they look out for each other. Like you see someone fall down, they get picked right back up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like like everyone looks out for each other. But the first thing I wanted to say instead of saying that first was a metal show smells like BO, bro.
A lot of BO in that bitch.
You walk into an indoor venue.
Yeah.
And you go in, the first thing you smell is just a sweaty armpit.
Nice.
I swear to God.
I mean,
bro.
they haven't put on deodorant.
Oh man.
Since the last metal concert.
The hygiene of metal lovers is very subpar at best.
Yeah, I could see it.
So all you metalheads out there, put on some fucking deodorant.
Come on, dude. It's time for some deodo. Come on, rock out with the deodo, bro.
Dude.
Shoot. Yeah, what was that? So what was it like? I got my question. What's the craziest? How long were you with Hollow Front?
I was with Hollow Front for like about 4 years.
Okay, so you got some years in
close to 4 years. But dude, Hollow Front gave me a lot of experience. Hollow Front helped me because I joined right when I turned 19, and I was in a local band that was doing pretty good, but I never did anything at the level that Hollow Front was stepping into at that time.
Right.
And then we released Loose Threads right after I joined. And bro, it's just like, it taught me a lot about just like show ethics and how to handle yourself in professional environments.
Yeah.
And how to be quick and on top of your shit and to not be in the way.
Yeah.
To be a good hang.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Being
like
such a good,
everything that goes into touring.
Especially at that young of an age. I mean, 19, that's definitely more grown, but it's like, you're still a kid. You're still a kid.
I mean,
dude.
I'm 23 now. Like, I'm still a kid.
Still,
yeah. You're still a kid.
Yeah, we're little kids, but it's like
babies.
that's such a young age to get into that environment. What's the craziest shit you've seen at a metal show when you were with Hollow Front? I guess crowd wise is what I'm saying.
Oh man,
did you ever see like?
You ever heard of a Wall of Death before?
No.
Are you serious?
Please tell me,
bro. Have any of you guys heard of a Wall of Death? Have you heard of? Yeah. You know. Oh, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna walk it out. Imagine like, there's like a breakdown in a song.
Totally.
It'll like cut into like halftime.
Yep.
But like before the breakdown hits, there's like a dun 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 dun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I need right here.
That little.
Now I'm with you.
That little like little riff holds up, and the vocalist is like, split it down the middle.
Oh.
Split it down the middle. And the vocalist tells left side, go all the way to left, right, split. Split the C's, bro.
Split it.
Split that shit.
And they split it?
And then on that 1, 2, zigga, everybody just,
whoa.
and it is insane, bro.
Whoa. And
It
so
is
like,
insane.
what was the first time you saw that? Were you like, what the fuck's going on?
Bro, shout out to Of Virtue. They are a metal band.
Yeah.
Out of Michigan, and I fill in for them from time to time, but I did a couple tours with them before, and they're like my best friends, like brothers. So they were my first Wall of Death experience. Tyler, I love you, Tyler.
Love you, Tyler.
Dude, Tyler's the man, bro. Yo, listen, Tyler fucks.
Tyler
Fucks.
I love that.
But dude, he did it, and just watching it, I didn't know how to react. I didn't.
So they're just like running into each other?
They're literally, it's just like they're ready to charge. Like if everyone's on this side of the room and then there's like a bunch of people on that side of the room, it's just 1, 2, boom. Like right.
What's the
at
difference
that
in
drop.
that and a mosh pit? Is that the same thing?
It's more intense.
More intense.
Because imagine if you're in like a 2,000 cap room and everybody crams and splits the middle, and then everybody has a running start.
Yeah.
To just truck, and you have like 500 kids on each side colliding into each other.
Man, I don't know, bro. I mean, that would be wild.
There's people I'd see like come up to the merch table like, yeah, my tooth got knocked out.
Whoa.
Or some shit like that. I'm like,
do you have
bro.
it? Lost and found? Like, are they like the tooth at the lost and found or what? Bro, I was in one mosh pit my whole life. I guess it would be called a mosh pit. I was at the Baby concert in Tulsa.
They had a mosh pit?
And he said that. He said, y'all split it.
No
And he said,
way.
when this song drops, dun, dun, coming I don't even remember what song it was, but it was like, so when the beat drops, because he has his big intro, and he drops, and I remember there was this African-American beautiful female that was about 6'3", definitely played basketball.
Okay.
We got to this mosh pit, and she smacked me in the freaking face.
Backhand?
Front.
Okay.
But then what pissed me off is she didn't say sorry. She acted like it was part of the mosh pit. So it was like, dun, dun, bum, bum, bum. Yeah. And I was thinking, dude, there's no way you just did that. But she was about 6'3", 6'4". So what am I gonna do? I'm scared of her.
About the flex. You weren't about the flex.
You got it.
You're like, hey,
for sure. I love this. Yeah, my face hurt for like 3 days, dude. That shit.
But that's like rule of thumb now with like mosh pits and like stuff like that. It's like you're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit.
I mean, it's just part of it.
It's just part of the show.
So, yeah, that would be wild to see. I feel like also at a metal, yeah, I don't know. I feel like at a metal concert, you could just see a lot of fights, probably. Maybe even some guys beating on some girls that I don't know. I just feel like guys get crazy. See, country concerts, guys get crazy anyways.
Bro.
Metal, they might start beating on some females, which I don't know. I don't, that's not a good thing.
With country, there is more like dudes that are wearing the pit vipers,
Right.
And they're just like, they don't care because they're very overly confident.
Yeah.
In metal, you get the quiet, smelly, awkward dudes that will just stalk a girl and just like, he's a mouth breather, bro. He's a fucking mouth breather.
That does make sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like he's
true.
wearing the Lamb of God shirt. He hasn't washed his hair in a week. This shit's long. It's fun.
Dude.
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
that's wild.
Yeah,
man.
but in the music industry in general, bro, like, you know, and even like when I first moved to Nashville, because I'm still new here and like playing on Broadway and stuff when I first moved here, and even still when I do session gigs on Broadway here and there, like I'll like catch dudes, like I'll stop a song if I see a dude creeping on a girl or like harassing a girl. It's like, bro, no. It's just way too much. Just way too fucking common though now.
It is, man.
And it's sad.
Just like
bro.
cut it out.
The fact that dudes, like, I just can't imagine like just being like, yeah, that's a good idea. Like, you know,
like you're an idiot.
Like, bro, you just need to stop.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
So
that's wild.
You'll always catch dumb shit like that at any show, no matter the genre.
Yeah, that's true.
People are just weird.
What's the process of you being in this metal space? We've talked a little bit about it, but I want you to share What happens for you to come into the country space? How does that even become a thing? Was that ever even in your sight where it's like, I'm going to do this?
Dude, not even. Like, growing up.
Not at all?
Like, I grew up on Johnny Cash because my Uncle Danny, he's a giant Johnny Cash fan.
Yeah.
And my whole life, he would always ask, every time I saw him, he'd be like, "You've been listening to Johnny Cash?" I'd look at him and be like, "No, I haven't been listening to Johnny Cash." But
No,
like,
I haven't.
my whole life, anytime I'd spend time with him and stuff, he'd always be playing it. And no, it was never a thought in my mind that I would ever be playing with Keith Urban or playing with, you know what I mean? Like, that was never.
So how does that happen? How do you even get to the thought of you coming to Nashville?
Bro? So I'll tell you this is some God shit.
I love God shit.
This is some God shit.
I love that.
And so I was on a tour with a bunch of great bands, and this is why I was still in Hollowfront. And there was a band that would do a virtual sound check before they would do an actual sound check.
Okay.
They played Beer Never Broke My Heart.
Yep.
And it's a metal tour. It's a metalcore. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? So first day tour, and I'm like, okay, country? I was like, I'm like, that's out of the box. I dig it.
Right.
I was like, this is hard. Second day, third day. And mind you, this is like a little over a month. This tour. It's a long tour. By this, halfway into week 2, I'm
getting into it a little bit.
Into it, bro.
Yeah,
I was about it, and I'm having daydreams.
Wow.
Of just playing the shows that I played recently, and just having these visions. And then Cody Ash, shout out to Cody. He's
Cody
the
boy.
homie. And the whole Jelly Roll crew, super nice too. That experience with them was a pleasure. Bro, I hit him up randomly. And I was like, dude, why do I feel like I have this need in me to play country music?
Whoa.
And he was like, bro, do it. Because this is the point where he had, he was with the Jelly Camp, and he was getting settled into it. And, he was like, bro, do it. Do it. And I kept hitting him up, and I kept asking him, and I kept asking him questions and be like, well, what if this happened? And what if this happened?
Right.
What if he's like, bro, stop.
Yeah.
You need to just go for it. And that's where, in my opinion, your belief system comes into play, whether if it's in yourself or if it's in God. And for me, I put it in God's hands.
Yeah,
and I
totally.
got home from that tour and thought to myself, dude, I was like, why? This is scary. But I knew I wasn't where I was supposed to be.
It's that true growth comes in,
You know what I'm saying?
out of your comfort zone.
And I just felt like it was time for me to put myself in an uncomfortable position.
Yep.
To put it in God's hands.
Yeah.
Be a servant to the craft.
Yeah, baby.
And earn where you want to be. And a God wink was I was on my way to Grand Rapids to part ways with Hollowfront, and I get a text from Cody, hey, there's a new country cat, want to throw your name in the hat, but he's new and he's doing really good, and it was for Bailey, and I had a phone call with Bailey's manager, went great. Long story short, they needed a guy. They got Max Miller, a ripper of a drummer. He's literally one of my he's a really good friend in Nashville now. Bro, him and I was a homie fest when we were direct support for Bailey, bro.
Oh, that had to be
as soon as we pulled up, bro, it was
amazing.
Just good hangs,
Yes.
dude. It was such a fucking cool experience.
Yeah.
Man. But that to me, just the fact that I was even being mentioned,
Totally.
or even considered,
Right.
to me was okay, this is God telling me you need to go take a chance. You need to go do this for yourself.
Yeah. I think that's,
You know what I'm saying?
beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I was just grateful for that in general, because that was a huge motivation for me to do this. And man, and then I moved out here.
Move here, and what's the process? Because you've been working with David in Austin.
Yeah, bro.
Where does that come about?
Dude, so yeah, I've been playing for Austin Snell full time, and my second month here, Pablo, drummer of John Langston, shout out to the John Langston camp. Love you, Grubs.
Grubs, baby.
You fucking
Shout out.
Dude. Pablo hit me up. He was like, hey, I'm sick. I'm supposed to play this whiskey jam. It's for this new artist. His name's Austin Snell. He only has one song out. He's like, check it out. Are you available? And I was like, yes, of course. And I didn't even listen to the song yet.
You just were like, okay.
I was like, yes, whiskey jam. I just moved here. Like, I need to do
let's
this.
go.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
And I heard Excuse the Mess.
Hard.
Bro.
Song's hard.
Don't mind the bottles on the shelf and the pills on the floor.
Yeah.
Bro, like, I geeked. When I tell you I geeked, like it literally felt like God put a little nicely wrapped gift in front of me and was like, here you go.
Yeah, you got this one.
I got you this from Best Buy. Here you are.
Yeah,
no
exactly.
receipts, sir.
You got it.
And
Just hit it off from then?
had a phone call with him. Great vibes. He was in the Air Force. My big brother was in the Air Force.
Incredible.
You know, we both just like related on a lot of stuff, and we had like an hour phone call, had a rehearsal, went amazing. He was very happy with my work and what I contributed to the songs, and
incredible
energy and shit. And his manager, Grant, love you, Grant. He fucks. Grant fucks.
I love people that fuck. That's so awesome, dude. I mean, it's just awesome to have people like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude.
So like you've been playing like direct support for some crazy artists, dude. Jelly. You got Nickelback coming up. By the time this comes out, you've already played it. Yeah, dude. Russell Dickerson. Who else is in this thing? You got a bunch of guys in it. Bailey. You got a bunch of guys in this. Keith Urban.
Dude,
talk to me, bro, about playing in front of crowds that big. What's the energy? What's the vibe? What are you feeling? What is that like?
Gratitude, bro.
Yeah.
I feel gratitude.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Coming from just thinking about it, bro. Just makes me,
man,
like
it's
a lightning bolt struck the tip of my penis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, baby. That's exactly.
Dude.
That's how I think. One day, whenever I get in front of that many people, bro, I'm gonna feel that same way,
dude. Your body's gonna be like ka-chow.
Like
I am speed.
There is a thunderstorm in my penis. Right now.
But bro, like it's gnarly. Like it's literally it's the craziest shit I've ever experienced in my life. Playing in front of 10,000 people, especially like 5 shows in a row, like.
Bro,
that is some shit that I've dreamed of my whole life.
That's what you tell your kids and your grandkids.
Yeah, man.
I played in front of 10, 20. Back in my heyday. Oh, about goddamn 10,000 motherfuckers out there. I damn near. I saw about 3 shares of tits out there playing fucking drums, motherfucker. Like that. You already have that story in your bag, bro.
Oh, dude.
And you're 23. It's bro, like, come on, bro.
I gotta tell you what though, man. We were we opened for, it was us, Dylan Wheeler. Shout out to that group because they're all sick as fuck, super nice guys. Sharing the stage with them was a pleasure.
Yeah.
And then Coetzel. And when I moved to Nashville, long story short, 2 random dudes that my brother had just met connected me with them. My brother's best friend from high school was their drill sergeant in the Marines.
Whoa.
They ran into each other on Broadway and got fucked up all weekend for my brother's birthday last year.
Well, there's not a better place for that.
And they're like, dude, we have a lazy boy couch. Come move to Nashville. Like, don't wait until the spring and save your money to do this and that. Like, just come crash here for free and get to work.
That's right.
And bro, like we dropped my brother and I took my car with my e-kit, my clothes, a snare, my cymbals, and that's it. And we drove here, and my brother stayed for the weekend. Chase, shout out Chase Ryan Music. I love you so much.
Hello, baby.
Chase Guillory. That's his real name.
Yeah.
Chase Ryan Music.
Chase Ryan.
Chase Ryan Music. He's literally my brother, bro. Like,
yeah.
He is like we have these matching tattoos.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
My brother Chase and me, we have them. And
I love it.
Dude, like dropped Stevie off at the airport. He's like, have you heard of Cole Wetzel? I'm like, no. But I knew that Jared previous drummer, Fit for a King. He
Yeah.
came from the metalcore world. Now he plays for he plays for Co. That's like the only way I'd
sick.
heard of.
Yeah.
I didn't like Ryan Kirby, the vocalist of Fit for a King, worked with Hollow Front, so it was like
Got it.
that we knew each other from that shit.
Right.
But I was like, no, I'd never listened to any of his music. And he showed me a couple songs, and bro, like that was the way we started bonding. Was Co's music.
Wow.
Because I was just like, it gave me heavy vibes.
Yeah.
He
definitely.
country.
A lot of metal
felt very
influence.
fitting. And bro, like that was what Chase and I really bonded our relate. Like for the first 2 months that I lived in Nashville, we would listen to Co every day and smoke and practice, and then I'd go rip gigs and he'd go rip gigs and but yeah, then opening for Co and his whole team, a pleasure to work with.
Yeah.
Super like through the hospitality. Co's a great hang.
Bro, I saw
Cool-ass
Co
dude.
live in Tulsa probably 2 years ago, and he had a whole bottle of Jack or whatever it was, and he was just.
Hey.
There wasn't one water bottle on that stage. He was every time when he needed a drink, it was Jack, and I was thinking, this guy's built different.
And I'll tell you what, this man can handle his liquor. Yeah, because like he kept his composure. I know he can drink. I'm a smoker. I'm not a drinker.
Right.
I respect a drinker because I have a stomach of a 4-year-old.
Oh
so
yeah,
like,
baby. Oh yeah.
So like I will throw up so easily.
Oh yeah.
But bro, no, he can handle his shit. He's a
It's gotta be
classy man. He's a man of class.
Man, I feel like that concert, man. I mean, I couldn't believe just a bottle of Jack a night is just pretty wild. And
I couldn't,
bro. I couldn't either. You want some of this? You want me to top you off on this? No, baby. Hey, there we are.
Fuck yeah. Yes,
But
that's a good friend right there.
bro, it's just wild how so quickly, like moving to Nashville, how you just been rocking out, bro. I just feel like you're never home anymore, which is a blessing.
That's a good problem.
It is
a great problem.
It's a great problem, dude. And I think my next question I want to ask is, what advice do you have for any drummers, whether they're in their small town or they're in Michigan or they're in Oklahoma, or any drummers that don't feel like they've been seen yet and they feel like they have that potential, or they feel like they got something, they want to do it? What advice would you have for them to keep going?
Dude, content, number one.
Talk about it. Let's hear it.
It's so important, bro. Like we have all the tools at our fingertips to be able to brand ourselves and make a business of ourselves, and to be able to expand your capabilities as a business in general by just who you are as a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's comparing yourselves to other, and that's where, the mental health side comes into play.
Totally.
Right? Comparing yourselves to others and being, well, this guy's doing it and this guy's doing it, so why the fuck should I do it?
Right.
But no, bro, everybody is different. If we were all the same, the world would be a boring fucking place.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is,
Let's hear it.
this one's
Bring
about,
it.
This one's about to hit.
Bring it.
This one's about to hit, bro.
I love when things hit.
I am not the best. You are not the best. Joe Blow Schmo ain't the best.
He ain't the best.
But as long as you are yourself, you're authentic, and you are in it for the right reasons, then the best can't fuck with you.
Oh. Yeah.
Think about that. It doesn't matter how good somebody else is, because there is not another you. You are a different drummer than them. You portray a different energy than they do. You as an artist, you portray a different energy than the next guy.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
It's if you do those three things you just said, you are using the gift that God gave you. Only you. We're all different, like you said. You can't beat that.
You can't, man. And at the end of the day, that's why drummers like Taylor Hawkins, one of my favorites, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Bro, like him, Dave Grohl, just a bunch of crazy drummers. Like they were pocket drummers.
Yeah.
They weren't going like,
Right.
but they brought the passion. They brought the power.
I love
They
that.
were themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were them.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you put Joey Jordison next to Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl's still Dave Grohl, and Joey Jordison's still Joey
different.
Jordison. Two
Right.
completely different drummers. So at the end of the day, it's a lot easier said than done, but man, just believing in yourself goes a long way.
Yeah.
Manifesting is very strong and it is very real. And just, practice patience, persistence, baby.
That's
P's.
it.
Three
P's.
The 3
in this
P's that'll
bitch.
carry you, bro.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what you want to do.
Oh, I
as
love
long as you
that,
do
bro.
that, you'll succeed in whatever the fuck you
No, I
dive
agree.
into.
That's
But
spot on. That's perfect, bro. I had to ask because you just have and you kill the content like I told you earlier. I mean,
Thank
the
you,
content
bro.
is just awesome. It's just entertaining. But I want to get into the next segment, and it's where we get a little weird.
Okay.
And I know we like weird.
Okay, yeah.
But we're gonna hit you first with the rapid fire. So I need whatever comes off the dome, whatever you're thinking.
Okay.
Bring it to me.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay.
If you could play drums for one band, they could be active or not active in Madison Square Garden or wherever, who would you choose?
John Mayer.
Oh, wow. See, I didn't know. I mean, that's amazing. When was your first kiss?
Whoa. 2006 behind my garage. She was 9.
How old were you?
6.
He said he was 6. He was 6. He was
dude.
fucking.
I was pulled, dude. I fucked, bro.
He kissed a fucking 9-year-old.
Yo,
He's 6.
Yeah, dude, I was the coolest
fucking
kid on the
incredible.
block. Coolest kid on the block.
Fucking
bro.
incredible.
Yes.
Whenever I was 6, I didn't kiss no 9-year-olds, bro. What is your biggest fear? Like object,
My biggest
like
fear?
an object, like a snake or a,
Oh, dude, dolls. I
Dolls?
hate dolls
Oh, I hate
with
dolls,
a
too.
fucking passion. I hate dolls. Chucky fucked me up as a kid.
yeah.
Chucky's
weird.
fucked me up.
Yeah, he's a weird looking thing.
But I love horror movies.
Yeah, I mean,
Love
I
him.
think it's fair.
Love horror movies.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
Yeah, I agree. Dream venue to play at.
Red Rocks. Red Rocks and
I feel like that's the right answer.
I'm pretty sure it's in Denver, I think.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite tattoo? Ooh. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. Was my favorite one to ask.
I think I'd say the Mockingbird.
Let me see.
Say the
Oh wow.
yeah.
Talk to me about it.
Say that. It's for my mom.
Oh, I love it.
Got it for my mom, dude, because she represents strength, peace, harmony. You know what I mean? My mom's
Yeah.
a strong woman. She's a saint.
She's a saint.
Saint.
My mom was a saint too. Yeah. That's a beautiful tattoo. I didn't even know that was there.
Dude.
How do you get the neck tattoo?
Oh, dude, that sucked. Shout out Ryan Richardson, Josh Hellman, the boys. Those are my tattoo artists. They're about to. Woo, this is about to be covered.
On the neck.
Oh, dude. Well, yeah.
It looks amazing.
Dude,
How bad does that hurt?
It sucked, bro. It sucked.
What about the Adam's apple? Was that like
That really sucked. I don't have a very
okay?
mine doesn't stand out.
Okay.
You know how you see some dudes and they have like a fucking
Yeah,
like,
the damn apple
It's
in
like
there.
a rock
For
in
real.
there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't got that, so it wasn't as bad.
Right.
But it really sucked.
Yeah. That. How long did that take?
Like two 8-hour sessions. I want to say.
So 16 hours.
Yeah.
It looks badass though. It's so sick.
Thank you.
Okay, last one. Do you have any hidden talents?
Any hidden talents?
Yeah,
I can
know.
make. I'm pretty good at impressions.
Oh, do you have
I'm
one
pretty
for me?
good at like voices.
Do you have one?
No, dog, no, this fucking sucks. Like, no, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Yeah, I knew you had it in you, son.
dude.
I knew you had it in you.
It's
Okay.
like it's like a dream job, honestly, to be like a
to
voice
be a-
actor for like South Park.
You can't beat that.
Or like Family Guy, or to be like my leg. You're like that guy,
Right, exactly. You can't beat it,
you
dude.
can't
You just can't beat it. All right, I got a couple would you rathers, so we can. Yeah, I mean
these are fun.
These are my
Let's go,
favorite.
dude.
Would you rather die by a zombie attack or a shark attack? Let's talk about it.
Can I fight?
Yeah.
Do I have guns? Do I have a harpoon?
No. So here's how I'm putting this together. If it was a shark attack, you would be in the ocean. You're defenseless. You're on a wakeboard.
Okay.
So zombie attack, you don't have any weapons. You got to fucking figure it out. So which one do you choose?
Are they fast zombies?
Whatever you think. They can be whatever you
If they're
want.
slow zombies, I'm taking the zombies because
What
I
would
can
you
just
do?
outrun those motherfuckers.
You're just gonna outrun them.
Yes.
But what if there's like a bunch of them? Oh, I mean, but what if a couple of them are fast?
I'm picking zombies. I'm picking
I
zombies.
think just
whether
the-
they're fast or slow, I'm picking zombies because like fuck a shark, dude. Like,
See, that's where I'm at. So the zombies, you see them. They're coming after you.
Yeah.
You might die.
You know it's
But you
coming.
have a chance. Sharks? Fuck that.
some people could be like, hey, I'd rather take a shark death because I won't see it coming. It'll just be like,
true.
done.
No, I'd rather try to battle. Wouldn't
But like,
you?
what if the shark like ate half your body? You're still alive for a good like minute. And you're under like still drowning, but half your body's gone.
What's the vibes of a zombie killing you? What are they supposed to do?
I think it's a lot of I think it starts with the neck. It's always in movies,
Like
right?
eating 'em?
They'll take like yeah,
Wow,
they'll take
that
a
would
chunk
be tough.
out, and you're like,
that would be tough. that would be a tough one to recover.
and you're like,
from.
whoa, this is not lit. You're like, this isn't sick. This fucking sucks.
This isn't fun.
Yeah, then like just ripping out, like they would rip out your shit. So honestly, I don't know. The shark.
Yeah,
The shark
zombie
death
one
is
sounds
starting
kinda
to
terrible.
The shark death is starting to sound a little bit.
It is,
easier.
bro. The zombie attack. They're just taking
Yeah.
out a piece of your neck.
They're just fucking your shit up.
All right, I got another one.
Okay.
Would you rather drink 2 liters of piss or 2 liters of sweat? What do you think, dude? I mean, they're both L's, but it's like if you had to, 2 liters is okay. Let's think.
was
Sweat is
so
gonna be straight
random.
salt, and piss is gonna be I don't know.
I feel like piss would also be salty, right? I've never had piss before.
I never have either.
I've never tried it.
I had a buddy named Logan Ames back in middle school who would drink piss for for $20, bro. He did it for 20, and we loved him
That
forever.
was a side hustle, bro. That was a side
bro, I
hustle.
respected it. He probably went and got high after school just from drinking
my God.
drinking some piss. I think I'd probably rather drink a liter of piss. Whose
Whose sweat is it? Yeah.
Let's just say it's a hot girl.
If it's a hot girl, I'll take the sweat.
Yeah.
If it's
The piss is from a hot girl is too.
okay.
I'm just saying, dude. This is a tough one.
Yeah, I'll take the sweat, but I feel like the sweat would be thicker, no? Like it'd have like a
I think the
gross
sweat would be a little thicker. It'd be kind of like drinking ocean water. I think I'd go with the piss, bro. I think I'd go with the pisses. Are you gonna say piss?
I'm gonna take piss.
I like that one.
I'm
All
gonna
right, I
take
got one
piss.
more. I got one more for you. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or 100 horse-sized ducks?
Damn.
So let's think about it. Horse-sized ducks, so big-ass bodies, duck face. Bottom, right? Or 100 ducks that look like horses.
Man, could you imagine ducks as big as horses though? Those feet? They're coming at you like, motherfucker, I'm gonna cover your ass.
That was what would throw me off.
I think I would take the duck-sized horses.
I think so too.
'Cause I would-
Just from the height standpoint.
Because I would just
smack them right in the
I'd
face.
be punting duck-sized
I think so
horses.
too, bro. I think that's probably what I would choose too. I just can't get down with a horse, how big they are, and it being a duck. It messed me up a little bit for like a
think
long
so?
time. Actually, it messed my head up.
Yeah, I think
it would just be like
I'd probably lose sleep at that point.
Couldn't.
I'd be done.
You just don't
I'd
sleep.
be-
You just don't sleep.
Your girl's like, honey, what's wrong? You're like,
Well,
you're like, I just can't.
horse, duck, horse, duck.
10 years later, you're in a padded room. You're just like, quack, quack.
No, bro, it was wild. Okay, so that was my segment. Now we're gonna get into our last one because you are such a loving man and like awesome and
bro.
cool. So I know you're down to get down with it.
Yes, man.
So like big part of my message is the mental health side of things.
Let's go.
And we all go through shit, dude. I don't care what anyone says. We all go through it. Some want to speak up about it, some don't, which is fine. But I want to ask you, bro, coming from such a different space, like in the drumming space, I've never met a drummer really. Like, whenever you went through some dark times, whether it's family or career wise or anything, what's been the way that you dragged yourself out to kind of come out on top? You know,
I'll tell you what, man. Like, I think it's having a more optimistic mindset for me is like that's something that a lot of people don't have that gift.
Totally.
Of being, like more people are like pessimistic and
totally.
more negative or more. There's a lot of positive people, but for me, it's like, you know, I give my parents a lot of credit for this because, especially my mom, because she taught me a lot about, you know, talking about how I feel and, you know, not being afraid to communicate your feelings.
Spot on.
At a very young age. So I love to talk. I love to have, you know,
Absolutely.
conversations and, you know, I'd say it's just, you know, having that composed mindset to be able to bring yourself back and take the roof off of where you are and really see where you're at in your life and like, you know, just how you see things and like when it comes to just self-care and social media is a big part of it, bro.
So
Social
big,
media,
bro.
Like that shit took a toll on me for a minute. Like
sometimes you got to get away, dude.
Bro, I've been judged by so many people.
Yeah.
I just like to play drums, bro.
Yeah,
I like to play drums.
Yeah.
And you got motherfuckers that are like, oh, he's fake. He's doing this.
Yeah,
he's not
yeah,
doing that.
Yeah. It's crazy
Like,
how many
bro,
people
like-
actually hate their lives. And like, that's part of it. Like my message is like, I get there's always going to be negative people, man. But most of the time, if people are taking the time to bring something negative to your content, it's something inside of them.
Exactly.
You know?
Oh, big time.
And it's
Without a
like,
doubt.
you can't take
Without
it
a
to
doubt.
heart. I mean,
Yeah.
it will hurt your feelings. It hurts my feelings.
Yeah.
But it's like, you got to, when you really look back, it changed my mindset on it. You got to know that a lot of these people are just hate something about themselves.
Yes.
And we want to,
Yes.
let's just kill them with kindness is like the thing.
Yeah,
Kill
man.
them with kindness.
Kill them with kindness, bro.
Because if we backlash at them, give them that attention they want,
well, that just makes you look like
that.
It just makes you look like that.
You just went down to that
Exactly.
level. No, let's just bring them up.
For me, bro, I wish those people the best.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're struggling with something that they want to take out on others, and that's, like it's no way to live. So as I want that, I don't wish that on anybody.
Yeah.
But bro, I think it's just like there's the blessing of social media to where it can change lives, like
Yes.
like with Bailey Zimmerman and with Austin Snell. And,
Yes.
it can change lives, but then it can also destroy lives.
Yeah,
bro.
absolutely.
Because you have every single opinion
Totally.
right there, and everyone feels they're entitled to it, and it's there. And
It's spot on.
for me, man, it's like what really made my skin thicker was about a couple of years ago now. I was part of like a troll video for this drummer that has like a podcast and everything like that. It's super sick drummer. We were on the same label and shit. But I guess I was requested a lot for something, and he basically played 3 seconds of one of my videos, didn't say anything for 40 minutes, and there was like 50 ads, and it was
wow.
a troll. But then he promoted his merch for 10 minutes before the review. His fan base took that as like, this dude sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
And about 2,000 music enthusiasts, the best drummers in the world that know it all, and bro, roasted me.
Wow.
Just like, you suck. Like, you fucking blow.
Yeah, yeah.
And dude, just like, I was depressed for a hot minute, and it was something I didn't want to talk about.
Yeah.
But I did talk about it, and I'm not afraid to talk about it.
I love that.
Because bro, it's like, it made me stronger.
Totally.
I showed everyone what's up. Right
Yeah.
after that shit happened, I signed with Vic Sticks
yeah.
and Peisty, and people were like, "Fuck you."
Yeah. Yeah. Watch.
I'm like, "Fuck you."
Yeah,
bitch.
exactly. Yeah. That's insane. That's incredible though. So
But yeah,
I mean,
dude.
just man, it's something to think about really when people are just, I mean, shitheads online on social media, dude. You got to know it's not coming from a place where they hate you. It's just it's an insecurity or something they hate
Absolutely.
about themselves coming at you. So kill them with kindness,
Absolutely,
bro.
dude. They've been saying that to us since we were kids,
And now
you know
it
what?
rings.
It's fucking true.
It is true.
It is
bro.
so true.
Just kill them with
Just
it.
kill 'em
because,
with kindness,
dude.
bro.
There's no. I mean, that's it, bro. But
not doing yourself any favors by being an asshole back.
no, you're not, bro. At all.
You're not.
I mean, there's nothing.
not.
They're not going to change.
Because we're sweethearts, bro.
We are.
We're
little,
sweethearts.
We're little sweeties.
We go up to everybody. We give them hugs. Tell everybody we love them.
Exactly.
And shit.
Exactly.
Hey, we don't got,
It's like, bro, we're good.
Yeah, it's like-
I love that, bro.
It's like if someone comes up to me and they're pissed, like, bro, it's like, I love you.
It's that's
It's like,
all.
it's like I love you, dog. Are you gonna flex on me now? Like,
Yeah,
I
right.
love you, bro.
Yeah. What do you say now,
Like,
buddy?
now what are you gonna say? I'll give you a
love it,
hug,
dude.
straight up.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you
right
gonna
now.
do about it?
Do you want to hug right now? Yeah, I love it, bro. It's been a freaking pleasure having you on, bro.
Man, thank you so much.
I'm ready
I
to
love
hang
you,
out
bro.
outside of this.
Yes,
Let's just
yes.
because we have to. We're just always busy, but it's like whenever we're here, let's
need
do
to.
it.
We need to,
Man,
bro.
I love it so much. Go ahead and look at that camera. Let them know where they can find you, like on Instagram and TikTok, because that shit's popping. Your content's it. So
you, man.
what you're at, go ahead and let them
Yeah,
know.
bro. Devin Atard, DEVINATTARD.
Yes.
Instagram, I post the most content on Instagram, but TikTok, I keep up on it. And
There it
here
is.
and there, but Instagram is where it's at. And bro, just thank you so much, man.
Bro,
Thank you so much for having
thank
me.
you, bro, for
I
taking
love
the
you, bro.
time. I love you, baby. I love you. All right, y'all make sure to tap in with my boy Devin. He's going to be on the road with Austin Snell, David Morris. So follow him on all his socials, and you'll just see where he's playing at and what the hell is going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, boys and girls and whatever you identify as, baby. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for tapping into another episode of A Break with Jake with Devin. We love you guys.
This ain't nothing new, you know just what we're doing.
You know,
life's hard, but we're gonna make it through it. Life's hard, but we're gonna make it through it. You can't stop this train. You know we not doing it for the fame, but up in the city, people knowing the name. Cause we don't stop, won't stop, yeah, we keep it rolling. Don't stop, won't stop, yeah, we keep it going. You can't stop us, whole team went global.